I saw a deer the other day. Made me think of him.
That's why we're looking at the deer
We were together the last time I saw him.
Before Judgment Day?
No, after. After I killed him, we got close. Your dad started crying. But more than I'd ever heard or seen him. I buried the deer. We went hungry.
You see how the metal is twisted? You can have the steel.
Is that a real animal?
Offensive line tugging on that valve.
I don't know.
And not
really
generate enough force to
disturbing.
do that.
So you agree it was a machine, as I thought?
Two machines. One machine ripped the valve open, and I'm guessing the other closed it. What would those respective goals be?
Yeah, can you explain?
I'd like my company to lead the world into the next century. And I'm fairly sure you're an avenging angel.
But are you really that stupid though, Allison? Are
So
you
let's
really
keep
that
looking.
stupid? Like, you're literally helping the freaking enemy.
Before the nightmare begins.
I mean, and she's pretty, like, clear about it.
Sorry, this never happened to me before.
Are you for... Okay, thanks.
Don't worry, sweetie.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, no,
I bet that never happened before either.
You know, obviously there was something with that girl, but it was so obvious though. It was so obvious though. What's wrong with me? I'm off my game. But anyway, how gross was that? I didn't want to look, but I was like, I have to react, but like, ugh. How do they even make it an even worse scene than the toilet scene? Are you for real? What are they going to do next time? Ugh.
I'd switch targets to the other Martin Bedell.
So go to the other Martin Bedell's house. Wait for the 888. When it shows up, blow its head off.
He can put it back on.
They destroy the head.
Marty likes the crust cut off.
Bomb. How you holding up?
Shouldn't you be digging a tunnel out of here or something?
I'm not just gonna skip out on my buddies. I owe them this much.
Not everybody gets to run away, you know.
Pick up the pace, Bomb.
You told me you'd throw that kid in a hole, babysit, nothing complicated.
It won't touch him. I won't let it.
You better not. Because if you do, pray the 888 gets to you before I do.
Well,
Well, you saved my life, right?
mm-hmm.
So, good plan. Thank you.
You would have been dead if you weren't there.
I said thank you.
I know. I just haven't heard that in... haven't heard that.
Tonight's exercise is a rescue extraction. Meet old Fred. He weighs about 75
unmute
pounds
him?
and needs to be carried from place to place. And to help
Forget
him-
that. All eyes on me. Guy with a gun is gonna come through here. Do not initiate contact. Not even for laughs, are we clear?
That's how you want to
see him,
play
you send
it?
a hand signal up the line. If I see that hand signal before I see our infiltrator, you win.
Those are detonators.
Claymore simulators. Here, here, and here. Now you wait for the signal. You watch for me to lead the infiltrator past this line. When he enters the kill zone, you hit the detonator, simulators go off. End of story, we go home.
Reese, we can kill that ogre. We got one more magic bullet. We just gotta get it out there.
Now, the Wicked Witch had but one eye, yet she could see everywhere. She saw Dorothy lying asleep, with her friends all about her.
No funny business. No pranks. Whoa! I was just about to say I have a bad feeling about this, and what?
The Wicked Witch looked out with her one eye. She said to the King Crow, "Fly at once to those strangers. Peck out their eyes. Tear them to pieces."
Read so fast!
Come here.
But the Scarecrow said, "This is my battle. Lie down beside me and you will not be harmed."
Ah, shit, okay. Of course.
Hey! Look over here! It's me, Connor! John Connor!
The witch got into it.
Carefully and gently, they lifted Dorothy in their arms and carried her to the witch.
Why are you standing still?
The witch said to Dorothy, "Come with me, for if you do not, I will make an end of you." As Dorothy looked in wonder, the witch began to shrink away. "See what you have done," the witch screamed. "I shall melt away."
So, okay. How long were you standing there?
Are you a spy?
No, I'm not a spy.
Are you a mom?
Yeah, I'm a mom.
You kind of suck at it.
Rude.
No, I'm working on it.
But yeah,
Each
it's
of
got,
us.
you know, it has a point, I guess.
Stay here, graduate, go to West Point like I don't know the end of the world was coming. Like any of it really matters.
It does matter. It all matters.
You believe that?
I've got to. Sometimes I wish I could just wake up from all this. Like from a dream. But I can't, can I?
You want to know what happened to Bedell, what really happened? I guess it depends on who I'm talking to. John Baum or John Connor.
Baum is just a name.
You want to save Kyle or die trying? Give me the damn EFP. Please. I want to take this one.
You run like hell, okay?
It's not gonna matter.
Bedell, you run like hell.
We rescued 40 prisoners that day. One of them was John Connor.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
Martin was always a great runner. But no one could outrun a blast like that.
Oh, somehow I didn't expect it to end there. Was this episode longer than usual? Or was it always around 50 minutes? Huh. Well, alright. You know, I think it was clear for us as viewers that, you know, he died, but I didn't figure out that he was also responsible for saving John Connor's life. But, you know, I didn't expect that, you know, that he would know about the future. Now that he still has some years to live, knowing that the day will come where the world will end, and that he was important enough, or played an important enough role in the future that he, you know, that they had to save him. Didn't see that coming, and I feel pretty bad for him. I mean, I definitely wouldn't be able to just continue and not tell anyone else. Nope. You know, for John, again, it's just way too much, and I'm glad that he is opening up, and he told Derek that, you know, he wish he could just wake up, and it feels like a dream. I was like, yeah, you mean nightmare. I know you mean nightmare. You know, he is still strong, though. I don't see him as weak, not at all. He's strong, but this is just... I mean, how can you even cope with this? Like, I was pretty surprised, like, how okay it was in season 1, you know, overall. I mean, there were enough, well, not even hints, but, you know, enough moments where you could see that he was not okay or not alright. But I think they're doing a great job with, like, gradually building it up, instead of just being him, like, an edgy all the time and, like, badass, and then suddenly it's like, ooh, breakdown. I mean, I know that happens in real life and all that, but I like any shows where it's more, you know, building up, developing. I do hope that we get an episode soon where everyone is like working together again, not split up all the time. But it was nice to see Sarah, you know, with that kid. It gave me some laughs, but it was still, I felt pretty bad for the kid, you know. He was almost dead, so thank you, Sarah, for saving him. Cameron didn't have as much screen time, but I mean, she had a lot last time, but I don't know, it was a little bit, well, not weird, but kind of had to get used to it that she didn't have as much screen time. I don't know, it just didn't feel right or something. But I'm still wondering how long she was steady now. I mean, I guess she was just there. I mean, it's not like she was just there while John needed help or something. I guess she was just there and figured out that they took care of it themselves. Just like, okay, job here is done, I guess. I can go back. You know, but like I said about Allison's, and you know, I'm quite annoyed. I kind of liked him season 1. It took me a while, even though I didn't care for the storyline. I do like him as a character. I think it's especially because of the actor. I don't know. There's something about, or something endearing. I don't know, but it really frustrates me, this storyline. I'm like, okay, so he wants to avenge, and she wants to have a world that's whatever better. I don't know, but I'm like, you know, it's so obvious that she's one of the bad guys, that she wants to have a world filled of these things, and he's just like, Lameo, I just want some revenge or something. I don't know. You know, the thing is, she had some gross, I guess great, even though I don't like to see it, but you know, like scenes, like you know, I'm not even going to describe the scene again. But when she is talking to Allison, there's those scenes together. I don't know, they don't really do much for me. I don't know, somehow a lot of times when Allison and I don't even know her name anymore, but when they have those scenes together, I just kind of feel like I'm gonna tune out. I'll be like, oh no, I have to keep paying attention. I don't know why. Just the conversations don't really interest me. I don't know, even though it's important, I guess. But again, maybe that will improve. You know, it's still the beginning of the second season. This season has double the amount of episodes of season 1, so of course sometimes it's going to be a little bit slower paced than the first season, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.